Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play Thaumcraft 2015 series. So I would like to make an upgrade to my wand. I've got my gold banded greatwood wand, which has no penalty for casting and can store 50 V of each kind. But if we open the Thaumium to the Thaumaturgy page, you can see after you open Infusion there are many kinds of wand cores you can make, including a Silverwood wand core which can store 100 V of each type. But it is a rather complicated recipe. We need one of each kind of shard, a balanced shard, a Silverwood log, 9 of each primal aspect essentia, and 9 precontatio essentia. And the instability for this is moderate. I believe I've got all that set up already, and I've got my wand, and I've got a backup of all of my shards just in case anything goes wrong here. So hopefully this will work. So, is it pulling in the essentia? Yes, it is. Alright. Uh-oh. And there you saw that. So those are the kind of things that can happen when you're doing infusion crafting. Although it shouldn't affect that pedestal with the flux being on it. Yeah, it took the fire crystal, so we're fine there. But if we hadn't replaced those, I might have been in trouble. Alright, there we go. So it didn't destroy any objects, but it did knock down my creeper head. So, and some of my candles. We've got some flux cleanup to take care of, which I'll get to in a minute. Alright, there we go, my Silverwood wand core. So, where is my thermometer? Alright, there we go. Let me get some dirt real quick to clean up that flux. Alright. So, instability, not too bad, but I think I have been poisoned. Yeah, I have flux flu now, so, not a big deal. No, I don't want you facing out. Alright, there we go. So, got my setup back and working. I've got my Silverwood rod, so there's my wand core. So now I just need to make some Thaumium wand caps, and they are also a complicated recipe. So down off of gold wand caps are the Thaumium wand caps. So we need 5 Thaumium nuggets. I made some more Thaumium, so I shouldn't have any trouble with that. There we go, 18 Thaumium nuggets. Put that in a crafting table. And let's get my wand in there. Alright, so that's going to give us inert Thaumium caps. So we're not done yet. If you look in the Thauminomicon on the Thaumium wand caps research page, you notice you get inert Thaumium caps with this, but you need to do infusion as well. So each cap has to have 3 Salus Mundus with 6 Aurum and 12 Potentia. Now, I'm a little bit concerned because I have exactly 12 Aurum. That was how many, what are those things called? Whatever you get from killing wisps, the ethereal essence. So that's all I have. So if this recipe goes wrong, not much I can do about it right now. I'll have to go find some more essentia. But let's hope that it just works. So, Thaumium cap in the middle, and Salus Mundus on 3 sides. It really probably doesn't matter. Yeah, probably not. I'll just do that and see how it works. And by the way, you get Salus Mundus by cooking up balanced shards. So let me go back and get my wand so we can start that process. Let me double check the recipe too. I should have all of the essentia I need for that. Yeah, Aurum and Potentia. Yeah, that's fine. And again, it's another moderate instability recipe, so we'll see how well this plays out. So, alright, there are my... Is that what I did? I don't like that. Okay, let's try that. So, it's taking in the Potentia. And there is the Aurum. Breaking down one of the Salus Mundus. And a second one. And a third one. Okay, perfect. That went great. So, I can scan this charged Thaumium cap. Alright. One more time. Let's see here. I thought I made some extra Salus Mundus, but I did not. Let me go cook up this balanced shard real quick just to get one more Salus Mundus, just in case we need it. Or check in my Thaumcraft. Did I leave some in here? Nope. I neglected to get any more of this, so we'll just cook it up in here real quick. Oh. Not quick enough to pull it out of the machine. There we go. Alright, so I only have one backup for this, so let's hope it doesn't destroy any of them. Alright. There we go, one more time. Potentia going in, and Aurum going in. Looking good so far. Excellent. Alright, no problems there. So, back to our crafting table where we can make our new Silverwood capped, Thaumium capped Silverwood wand. Alright, and okay, we need more V in the wand. I forgot you need 54 of each aspect, which means you need a V discount just to be able to craft this from the wand. So I'm going to go ahead and need to go charge my wand before I can finish this recipe. Just a little bit shy of a couple things. Alright, let me go do that, and I'll be back when I finish that. Alright, so I charged up my wand, and now I have enough V to craft the Thaumium Bossed Silverwood wand. So there we are. Nothing particularly special about this wand other than how much V it can store and the discount we'll get for using it. So let's see, if I put it in a crafting table, 90% average V cost for this wand. I expected it to say something about the V discount, but perhaps it is not going to do that until it has something actually in there. So let's go get just a little bit of V in this wand. And I know there's a node over there we can drain just a little bit of. Alright, right over there's a node we can take advantage of. And of course it works with no preserver, so there we go. Ah, there we go, yes. 80% average V cost. So, we now have better V discount, we can store more V, doing pretty well with this wand. I'll get it started a little bit. Yeah, it has Tenebrae. You can't store Tenebrae in a wand. Alright, so I'm going to go think about what else we're going to do in this video, and I will come back and talk to you more about that. Back in a flash. Alright, so I would like to make something to help out with the deconstruction table. I keep forgetting to unload things from this chest, and I've got tons of eggs that I would like to deconstruct into research points. So to do that, we're going to use some Golem automation. So if you open up the Thaumium to the Golemancy tab, there are a couple of cores that could potentially help us with this task. There are fill cores and empty cores. And they kind of seem like they're pretty similar because one is emptying an inventory into another place, and one of them is filling inventory and it has to fill it from some other place. So, it seems like they're just two sides of the same coin, but there are some subtle differences. First of all, for the fill core, you have to specifically tell it what is to be filled into the inventory you're putting it into. So I would have to specifically whitelist every kind of item that I'd want to put into the table. That's not what I want. I want to take anything from that chest and put it into the table, no matter what it is. The fill core can also keep specific numbers of items where it's filling them. So we definitely want an empty core here. The empty core is just a purchased research. It's not too bad. We need a blank animation core for the activator, 5 lucrum, and 5 vacuos. Chests have 4 vacuos, bottle has 1 more, and the silver ingots have the 5 lucrum, and I'll have a little bit of crap left over. Alright, let's toss that in. That go in there? It did not. Alright, there we go. That... Oh, okay, my mistake. Alright, everything's fine there. Let's get rid of that flux real quick. Okay, there we go. Here is our empty animation core. Of course, we're also going to need a golem to put it on, so I think we will make a clay golem for this. The clay golems are similar to the tallow golems we made for the alchemical essentia distillation. The difference is they can only hold a single upgrade, but what I really wanted is something that can that's relatively quick and can move lots of items at a time. So clay golems have a carry limit of 8, and we'll actually be upgrading that with an earth upgrade. So he'll actually have a limit of 16. So again, Humanus, Modus, and Spiritus with bricks as the activator this time gets us a clay golem. So let's go ahead and get that. Trapdoors for Modus, rotten flesh for Corpus, and zombie heads for Spiritus, and bricks for our activator. Alright. There we go, a clay golem. Alright. Now we have our golem. I just want to make one more thing, the earth upgrade. So the earth upgrade is going to give him more carrying capacity. So the upgrade increases the number of items your golem can carry at one time. The limit is between 4 and 16, depending on his base carry limit. So the clay golem has 8, so it'll be doubled to 16. And that's a full stack of eggs, and I mean, it would only be 4 motions for him to pull out a full stack of anything, so it won't much matter after that. So for that, we go back to the arcane work table, earth shard in the middle, gold nuggets all around, and of course some V from the wand. There we go, an earth upgrade. So all we have to do is place the the golem on the inventory we want to empty. Right click him on that, give him his earth upgrade, give him his animation core, and now we can use the Golemancer's bell to tell him where he's actually putting things into. Right click on him, right click on the table, and there he goes, putting the eggs in there. So he will always keep this full for me, and it will take him a second to realize it's not full, but he will. There he goes. Keep refilling stuff. And so I'm going to use up tons of eggs this way, but you know what? That's what I'm looking for. Making sure this always has something in here. Anytime I come back here, there should be a research point to pull off of it. And this chest will just end up empty eventually, and I can bring more stuff. So I no longer have to remember to go over here, take things out, and put it in. All I have to do is bring some stuff, whatever I don't need, stuff it in here, and he will shove it in the table for me. So that's a nice little automation tool from Thaumcraft, and that seems like a good wrapping up point for me. So I will see you next time.